practices is mudita, or sympathetic joy. Sympathetic joy. Finding delight in what's not wrong. Classically, mudita is finding delight in what's not wrong with someone else, that place of really delighting in someone else's goodness, well-being, good fortune. Having our hearts open and leap when someone else is doing well. And for this afternoon's practice, we'll extend that classical understanding just a bit by including ourselves in this practice, just as we've done with loving kindness and compassion. Finding what's not wrong. So we begin, as always, by checking in with your own body, your own mind, your own heart. Letting yourself know the experience of this moment. Wet, dry, tired, energized, warm, cool, achy, not achy, spacious, clear, joyful, anxious. What's the experience of this moment? It's like this right now. In a bit, it will be like something else, but right now it's like this. This is how it is. Really touching into the simplicity of that. Nothing fancy, nothing special. Just this. Look to see if there's some mood or emotional state, something that kind of colors your experience. Dalai Lama sometimes talks about our wearing glasses that are tinted or rose-colored. So we can kind of notice if there's some mood or emotional experience that kind of colors how we are seeing things. And if so, we just notice that. Oh, my view of the world is a little distorted by these glasses that I'm wearing at the moment. It's a little hard to meet experience, to meet the world with spaciousness and clarity. And on the other hand, we can notice if we don't have those glasses on, we can just see the clarity and enjoy it. So we just notice our experience. And so now we're going to direct attention in a very particular way. So take a moment, and if you can, bring to mind something that's good in your life. Something that brings you happiness, some simple success or good fortune. Doesn't have to be a big deal. Could be something here. Could be something in your life outside of here, outside of retreat. Just reflecting on what is going well in your life. What brings you joy or happiness, or something that you can really touch into a feeling quality of gratitude for. It doesn't have to be huge or earth-shattering, and the feeling quality doesn't have to be complete. The experience doesn't have to be complete. But if it's a mixed experience, then see if you can let your attention just rest very lightly on the part of it that's not wrong, the goodness of it. Maybe some work that you're doing that has all kinds of mixed qualities to it. But there's some aspect of it that really brings you joy. Maybe even an animal in your life who presents all sorts of mixed challenges. But in one respect really brings you joy. And then allow yourself to connect with a felt sense or a memory or an image of someone who wishes you well, an actual person who wishes you well. Jeff talked last night about that teacher from the distant past and his knowledge, his knowing that that teacher wished him well. So take a moment, and again, this person, this relationship doesn't have to be perfect or complete in any way, but just touching into that quality where you know that this person cared about you and was genuinely delighted in your good fortune. Like all of these heart practices, sometimes when we move our attention toward them, one of the things that might happen is that we feel a little blocked. We look to find somebody who wishes us well, and we look back through our entire lifetime and we go, nope, nobody there. So your smiles just sort of suggest that, yeah, we can have that kind of state. And maybe, just maybe, it's not exactly true, although at this moment I can't connect with the feeling quality of it. And if that's the case, see if you can not struggle with it. If you find yourself kind of blocked, just let yourself be curious. Just sort of wondering, was there anyone, anywhere, in the smallest of ways, even an animal, a pet of mine, who was happy to see me and wished me well? No strings attached. They just wanted what was best for you. Just delighted in you. Was happy if you were happy or successful. So I'm going to offer a few phrases that might help you to allow that mudita, their mudita for you, in. And feel free to juggle the phrases. If the words that I use don't fit, just use your own. Ignore mine, that's fine. But just as some suggestions for you. So that you imagine this person seeing, knowing your goodness, your good fortune, your skills, your talents. Saying to you, may your happiness increase. May this success and goodness and good fortune of yours continue. I am so happy for you. May your good fortune increase and grow great. I delight in your happiness, your good fortune, your goodness. So simply reconnecting with a felt sense of one who wishes you well, who has mudita for you. And insofar as it's possible today, some days it's just not possible to connect with it, in terms of the feeling quality of it. So don't worry about that part. But if the feeling quality is available, really letting yourself know it and take it in. Really getting a felt sense of the joy or gladness in our own hearts when someone delights in what is going well for us, when someone delights in who we are and shares in our joy. I am happy for you. This person says, I am glad that you are having this good fortune. May your success, your talents, your accomplishments only increase and not diminish. May you have joy and all of the causes for joy in your life. I am happy for you. I am glad that you are having this goodness, this good fortune. May your success only increase and not diminish. May you have joy and goodness and all of the causes of joy and goodness in your life. connecting insofar as you're able. Again, being very gentle about that. Some days we're just not able to connect with it. Connecting insofar as you're able with receiving the good wishes of another. Someone who delights in your own happiness. This feeling of joy, and then gradually bringing to mind someone else in your life who is experiencing something good. Something is going well for them. Maybe someone who is healing in some way, or who has had some success, some good fortune. Someone who's shown their heart or their light in a beautiful way in the world. And you can allow the goodness and joy that you receive from others to just softly open outward, extending it back, maybe to that person, maybe to someone else, in much the same way. Again, keeping in mind that if it's not possible to feel that, just let yourself rest in the intention. I'm going to talk a little louder because of the rain, but if it's too loud, just raise your hand and let me know. So you can rest in the intention. If it's not possible to feel the feeling, just rest in your intention. So offering to this other person the same wishes, the same sympathetic joy. May your happiness and goodness and good fortune continue. May they increase and grow great. I appreciate your happiness. I delight in your success. I am happy for you. It gives me joy that you are having this good fortune. May your success only increase and not diminish. May you have joy and all the causes of joy in your life. So continuing for a minute in your own words, just offering that quality of sympathetic joy to this other being. May your happiness and good fortune continue. May it increase and not diminish. I am happy for you, happy for this goodness in your life. We can open awareness to the animal realm as well, to the realm of other beings, maybe a pet of yours, a cat or a dog who basks in the sun, sleeps on the cushion, cuddles in your lap. Maybe in the wider world, some delight that you feel about some endangered species. I think of the bald eagles that have come back and are flourishing. Touching into a quality of joy or delight in their flourishing, in their comfort, in their happiness, the sweetness of seeing your puppy or your little kitty just rolled over on his or her back, just relaxed and happy. May your happiness continue. May your flourishing continue. May it grow great. I delight in your happiness. Your happiness makes me happy. Offer mudita to that being. Now getting a feeling for all the beings surrounding you in this hall, all these friends with whom we're practicing together. You may not know their specific stories, but you know that there's enough goodness in their lives that they're able to be here. They have the support, the finances maybe. They have enough food in their cupboards at home. They have a house to live in. They have minds that can work with the practice and diligence and willingness. May your goodness continue. I delight, I'm inspired by your goodness and flourishing. May your happiness, your good fortune, your good circumstances grow great. I am happy for you. I am glad for this goodness in your life. Spreading outward beyond the hall to your own friends and family. Maybe your teachers, benefactors. Perhaps students or clients or co-workers. Those who are doing well, who are flourishing, who are wise and growing in wisdom, who are happy and growing in happiness, who are healthy and growing in health. Mudita, sympathetic joy, delighting in their goodness. May your happiness and good fortune continue. I appreciate your happiness, your success. I delight in what you bring to the world. I am grateful for what you bring to the world. May your happiness, your success, your joy, and the causes for joy in your life only increase. And now extending still further, picking maybe, I don't know, maybe some public figure, some place in whom you delight. Could be something really kind of mundane, like a movie star who brings you joy with their work and is really successful, or an athlete who has succeeded at something and it just makes you happy. Or a politician, or whatever, just some public figure, and in your own way and in your own words, offer mudita to that person. wishing them well, and delighting in their success, their good fortune, their goodness. May all beings everywhere have good fortune that continues, have success, have growth, have health that continues and grows great. And now for just a few more minutes, coming back just to the simplicity of this body, sitting here, feeling in the body any resonance from this practice, and allowing yourself to delight in it. Not needing it to be big or perfect or complete, just this. Simple presence, just this.